In 2022, like in previous years, some CivilNet investigations were used as the basis for legal processes and even government decisions regarding anti-corruption. Here are some of the articles and other pieces which had a legal impact and helped combat corruption in the country. In 2022, CivilNet published an article about the sale of a luxury mansion owned by former Armenian Prime Minister and Parliamentary Speaker Hovik Abrahamian. The sale of the mansion, located on Yerevan's high-end Freedom Avenue, was made on March 1st. CivilNet journalists, however, revealed that the property had been in foreclosure since 2018 due to 2 ongoing criminal cases. Still, the Abrahamians managed to sell the mansion, as the foreclosure was surprisingly lifted for just 1 day. Due to the CivilNet article, a criminal case was initiated by Armenian investigators. The sale of a property investigated by CivilNet was not a first. Another investigation related to the sale of properties owned by former Prosecutor General Arvan Hovsepian and other former officials are another honorable mention. 2 articles were published by CivilNet related to one Stepan Mosinyan, the director of the Alaverdi Medical Center. The first was regarding the diagnosis of a patient who died, and the second was about how Mr. Mosinyan, apart from being a hospital director, had also been a prominent member of the coffin business since 2008. Due to these publications, Mosinyan sued CivilNet. However, due to the findings in the investigation, law enforcement bodies initiated a criminal case against the coffin mogul. In June 2022, CivilNet looked into one Karine Hambaryan, the mother-in-law of Artyom Sambatyan, the first deputy chairman of the State Revenue Committee, the number 2 when it comes to tax collection in Armenia. CivilNet found that the mother-in-law was getting rich as her son-in-law's career advanced. Until 2019, Hambaryan had one house registered under her name, which was inherited. She later acquired 2 properties in Yerevan's Ajapnyak neighborhood. On top of that, and most impressively, another property was bought, a 2-story apartment on Yerevan's high-end Abovyan Street. On the basis of this publication, a criminal case was initiated regarding illegal enrichment and false declarations. In July, CivilNet revealed that friends of Tigran Avinyan, the former deputy prime minister and current deputy mayor of Yerevan, were involved in industrial hemp. Now we know hemp and cannabis are different. The sale, possession, use and production of cannabis is illegal, and it just so happens that the same applied to hemp. However, the government then decided to legalize industrial hemp production. CivilNet found that it was the Deputy Prime Minister's office, then headed by Avinyan, that pushed for the legalization of hemp, and it now seems his associates are linked to companies involved in hemp production. Was it legalized so Avinyan's associates could cash in? Soon after the article's publication, law enforcement bodies initiated an investigation. In November 2022, CivilNet published a piece about the sale of a property belonging to former Armenian Defense Minister Vigen Sargsyan, located on Yerevan's high-end Northern Avenue. A case had been ongoing for 4 years regarding how the property was attained, but no arrests were made. An arrest was ultimately made only 1 day after the property was sold, and all transactions completed in April 2022. After CivilNet's article was published, investigators used information uncovered in the criminal case related to Vigen Sargsyan. These are just some of the honorable mentions. CivilNet also uses its fact-checking platform to hold political and public figures accountable and assist Armenian society's fight against misinformation and corruption.